Hey, I'm back, and as many of you can see, my look changed a little bit from the last video. Also, the background and setting. There's a window there, and it happened a lot of things. My headphones broke from the back and stuff, but I got a cheat sheet. So let's start with this because it's been around 2 years and since my last video. Actually, my real vlog video, no the videos I just uploaded with the start of Problem Child 2. That was good. But anyway, as I said, lots have happened. I mean, last time I was living with Cesar, a good friend, and he allowed me to live with him for a while. But then I went to the fireworks in 2012, and lots of things happened there. The police took the alcohol from some friends, and Terry got a fine. Then I moved back. Then I moved with Mike because Cesar was going to have people over, and he needed the room. But I stood on with Mike only for a weekend. And then I moved back to Shauna, that she's living in Burnaby now, and I moved with her. And I decided to let my beard grow and the hair because it was going to be cold and also cheaper for me, my budget. My brother and I went to Toronto. We went there and see a lot of things there. Also, don't worry, I'm gonna make videos of pretty much everything I'm telling you. So this is just a quick fix, quick fit or whatever, to make it know what has happened to me lately in the last 2 years, actually. But people told me that I'd look like a werewolf with beard and hair. That was quite cool, also because at that time I had vampire fangs. I bought them, but then I lost them. They fell from my pocket when I was riding the bike. And I saw snow for the first time in my life, snowing and everything. I was living in Burnaby, and they were starting to snow. Then I moved back to Cesar's place because he got the room available again, and he didn't want to do with the house being alone, so he called me, and I lived with him for a couple of months more. I have a Christmas Eve dinner with some friends. I went over to their apartment, and we watched cartoons and Christmas movies and eat stuff. Then I have a Christmas dinner with with Nico and his friends, and at Cesar's place. Then in the school I wrote a web series, and it got produced. It's called Antiques. It should be around in the internet. I made a poster for the class, and pretty much all the logos from the TV series. I made those. Some people like them, some people don't. It was free, and it was a poster just to make more people go. Pretty much nobody went, not even the actors, because the actors went in some projects. So pretty much the writers of the shows were there sitting alone watching their own shows. So it was almost pathetic. But I shaved my beard because I was going to give a class, and pretty much I always looked like a homeless, and in that moment I looked like a chromaton cleric because it was a class about equilibrium. I won best series for my class. Antiques was qualified the best one. Then I graduate. I finished the class, and that was almost good. After I graduated, I went for a work permit. I had to go to the Peace Arch and go around. As I said, there's going to be a video about that, but you can see pictures of it now. I helped some friends move. They give me lots of stuff, and Also, well, some not all of the furniture was well, the furniture they give it to me, but some it was like destined to be trash, but I took it. And then also things from the kitchen, like plates and pots and pans. Well, as I said, not everything was given to me literally, but it was there, and it was going to be thrown away. Then with the work permit, I got a temp job as a floater. I was a floater at our community bikes. It's pretty much pro bono work, and we help people fix their bikes, and once a month they give free bikes to people. It's a good place and everybody's nice. So I wasn't for me that much of a job. It was like a hobby that I get paid for. I started to paint miniatures, and I don't know if you can see them. This one, pretty much I think I'm gonna put a picture of them, because I also took pictures of them. I made my own setting and everything. I know, I mean, I got a diploma for that. Maybe get used to that. I started a meme center account for my drawings, because I thought it was going to be easier than make the videos, and I was so fed up with the videos that the editing and everything, and I was like, oh, I need to make the what happened to me lately, and that got bigger and bigger and bigger, and every time I look at it, I had to add more things to the list. So I thought the video was going to be a good part to make it some part of me just release some steam, but I haven't uploaded a picture in a while. I'm going to put the link in the description down. I started to look for a new place because my brother told me like he was going to move here to Vancouver, so I started to bike all over the place. I found a place. It's weird. I'm still here in Vancouver. It's a basement. It's really awesome. The landlord is great. It's always concerned about us, and it's really cheap. And I'm not saying how much, because everybody's going to be, you could get a cheaper price. I'm better than you, so fuck it. I'm not. Just it's cheap, and we live here, and it's great, and we have a great living room. My brother moved in, and he brought a TV and a PS3, so pretty much my life was set. Then we took a bike ride all the way up to Capilano. We didn't go to the bridge, we went to the dam, so it's better, I think. We went to see the red Elvises, as you can see. The shirt that proves it. My brother got a job in Alberta, so he moved out. I spent all Halloween watching movies, eating candy and junk food. That was one of the best Halloweens ever. I work as a roofer. My friend Manny called me and was like, "Oh man, do you have anything to do the next week?" And I was, "No, why?" A friend is a hand. He's a roofer. Do you know how to do that? And I was, no, I'd never done it, but he told me, "Do you know how to use the tools?" And I was, "Yes, I know how to use tools." So he was like, "Oh, perfect." So I was working with him as a roofer. I watch a lot of movies and TV shows, because when you're unemployed and have Netflix, you can do that pretty much all the time. I order more miniatures, so to make the people I play Pathfinder each one miniature. And then my parents came for Christmas. As you've seen, there is like 1 year of stuff already happening. My mom forgot her purse in the SkyTrain, and then she lost the flight, but they booked her a flight the next week. And also we got back the purse with everything inside, so that was great. The police was very helpful, and as I said, that's going to be in another video. This is just a summary. That's what the word I was looking for. I cut my hair and shaved, as you can see. Not here, but here, there. And because I moved to Alberta to look for a job there, because there are people need people who knows how to work machinery and tools, and I'm one of those, but they don't want me. So anyway, as I said, when it's minus 30 Celsius outside and somebody comes walking to your door asking for a job, and you have a now hiring sign outside, you hired that guy. That's pretty much because he's going to get there. I started to review. I started a blog, not writing, because I was writing a lot. So it was like, oh, I would, instead of sharing with my friends in Facebook, I would share it with the world, and pretty much has the same response. Nobody read it or watch it or anything. We went to the Harry Potter exhibition, and that was quite fun. And I didn't find a job, and my brother got laid off, so we were like, oh, I'm staying. We're still paying rent in Vancouver, so therefore we can go back, and there's all stuff. Actually, the miniatures arrived. Remember the miniatures I just told you like 1 minute ago that came that all your order? Well, they came like 5 months later. I bought a new extension cord for my computer because the other one was pretty much dying. I bought a cover reader, as you can see. It's a really great thing. I was again like ebooks and everything because of I cannot read on the screen too much. But then I saw these ones and I was like, oh, it's like $70. I can pay $70, and it fits like 1,000 books, so it's a lot. My brother got a permanent residence, so now it's more difficult for him to get deported. Lots of people hated me on Facebook for a couple of comments I made. As I say, I always have the unpopular opinion. But anyway, you cannot be loved by everyone, right? And someone told me that I have a Facebook persona, that I behave completely different in Facebook than in person. So that was news for me. That's weird also, but cool actually. You can see that I'm hitting the desk with my knee because I have a basketball down. Also in Alberta, I found a bike in the trash, and I take it and fix it. Then here in Vancouver, my other bike, the cool one, green and everything, and shocks and double suspension, that one got stolen like in the middle of the day. That was awful. So now I'm using the one that I got from the trash, but it's awesome. This shit works better than in my other bike. And then, oh, my beard and hair grow longer again. I haven't cut them. I haven't cut my hair since since February, and my beard is pretty much like 3 weeks, I think. A little more, a little less. I got already 2 birthdays. The ones both I have spent with my brother, and that was cool. We went to the Game of Thrones exhibition. It's really cool. You better check it out if you're going to see it here in Vancouver. Arrive early because the tickets get because you have to pay to go to the fair, and Game of Thrones is for free. So everybody just pay for the fair and run for the tickets and then forget about them. So the tickets run out really fast. The first time we went was, now it's sold out, guys. But the problem is they don't tell you at the door when you're paying. They tell you when you're already in and you already pay. But that's a shame. But it's a really good exhibition. Just go there like at 10 in the morning, ask for your tickets, and watch it. That's pretty much it. Also, let's see how long this beard can get, and the hair, because I'm seeing in the video and I don't look half bad. I look better than that. I look better. So remember, bacon.